My people, good morning. It's gonna be. I am gonna probably. I might make a video about the topic. I don't know yet, but DoorDash sent some new stuff to us. I mean, I got the email. I don't know if everybody got it, but apparently, DoorDash is trying to make some changes to earn by time. It looks like they're trying some like Hotspot bonus thing. So I thought it was pretty interesting. I got the email last night, but I didn't feel like making a video on it last night. So again, I don't know if I'm gonna make a video on it or if I'm gonna just live stream about it and talk about it. I don't know. I'm gonna do something. But yeah, let me hold on. Let me view the stream because I don't know what's happening, what it's looking like, and I can't tell if y'all are leaving comments or anything, if anybody's even in here. All right, so it looked like, is it 3 people in here? What's up, DoorDash Hustle? What's going on? How you doing this morning, man? I love your content, by the way. Hey, anybody in here, please go to subscribe to DoorDash Hustle, man. You got some dope content. Definitely got some good vibes with the music. For sure. But did any of you guys get this email last night? I don't know if it was like a mass email or was it based on just my zone. I don't know. But I received the email from DoorDash last night changing something with earn by time. So as of September 5th through September 24th, they're doing like some hotspot bonus. They said you can get an extra $8 if you're on earn by time. It says something about if you sit in a hotspot and you don't get an order for 10 minutes, you get an extra $8. But then it also says you get an extra $8 if you complete the order. And then it also says you could keep doing that. So I don't know. I don't know how this is. I don't know if this is going to be like a new, is it like a streak bonus? Like what is it? I don't know what it is quite yet. They also said you'll see if you're in the hot zone to get it. So I don't know if everybody's going to be in a hot zone to get it, and I'm pretty sure it's only going to be during busy times. But they said they're just trying it out. Most likely, if they're trying it out, means that they're going to do it. You know what I'm saying? You know how DoorDash goes. Whenever they pilot something, they most likely end up sticking with it and doing it. I don't know. I don't know what this is going to be, man. I don't know if this is going to be helpful or what. You know, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure if this is going to actually help drivers. Is it going to hurt drivers? Is it going to hurt earn per offer? Because is everybody going to now try to switch over? Because an $8 bonus is not too shabby. You know what I'm saying? And if they're going to be giving those out regularly, is that going to... And then that's my next question. Does that replace peak pay? Because we all know when we get peak pay on earn by time, it's usually double the amount that it is on peak pay. So like if earn per offer is, let's say $2, on earn by time they give you an extra $4. You know what I'm saying? So can this be stacked with peak pay, or is this replacing peak pay? I'm not sure. I don't know, man. It's because if this is going with peak pay as well, that would be crazy. And I can't see DoorDash doing that for us. I cannot see DoorDash stacking this bonus on top of peak pay, because if they really did that, that means they're really trying to get rid of earn per offer, y'all. That's the thing. That's the first thing that I thought about. If they stack this with peak pay, I really feel like that means they're trying to move towards completely getting rid of earn per offer. And the downside to them getting rid of earn per offer means they're gonna literally have all the control, right? They already have control by these tier systems and all these different things, because some people in certain markets, they have to abide by and adhere to these peak pays, right? I mean, I'm sorry, not the peak pays, by the tier system. They have to get 70% because they literally can't schedule. I've spoken to many people who say they can't, and I even myself included. I've had situations where I could not get anything. Like, no matter how much I try to schedule 6 or 7 days in advance, sometimes I was only able to get maybe like 4 hours for the whole day, 3 hours, even on busy days, so I really don't know. What's up, 3 Stacks? Nope, didn't see the email, but good morning, sir. Good morning to you as well, man. Thank you, man. I think that's what it's all about too, man, is control. That's the first thing that popped in my head. I was like, they're not doing this for us. This is not a favor. Like, oh yeah, we just want to give you an extra $8 bonus for, like, because I don't know if you heard the whole thing, but they literally say in the email that they're going to give you $8 if you're sitting in a hotspot for 10 minutes without an order. So they're going to give you, basically, they're taking away active time, right? And starting to almost make it where you're just going to get paid a certain amount per hour, period. So with them doing that, they're not doing a favor for us. They're not doing that doing that to control. That's how you know what I'm saying? I don't know about everybody else. Maybe some people think this is a great thing, but I'm a little iffy about it. And then, like I said, I didn't really get a chance to read the message because I was like, I read it this morning. I got the email last night, but I didn't read it until this morning, and I had to go and take my daughter to school, so I didn't really get a chance to like sit down and dissect it. But from what I read on a quick glance, not only are they giving you that $8 during that 10-minute time frame that you don't get an order, but they're saying they're going to give you that even if you complete an order, which I'm confused. So if that's the case, if they're giving it to you when you complete the orders as well, it kind of sounds like a peak pay. You know what I'm saying? It kind of sounds like a peak pay. And if so, does this get rid of peak pay, or is this just a hotspot bonus on top of the already peak pay? And if they're really going to do this on top of peak pay, then you really know we are doomed. You really know we're doomed, because there's no way they're about to give you peak pay plus this little $8 bonus for being in the hotspot. So they're trying this thing out from September 5th to September 24th. So it's already started. Now, I don't know. From what I read, it says like you'll know if you're in the hotspot area. I guess it'll tell you on the app. I haven't really tested it out because I haven't really worked this week. So I honestly, I don't know. So I'm definitely going to be testing it out though to see if I see it, because today is Friday. So I'm pretty sure tonight dinner shift, I would think that would warrant the getting that hotspot bonus. So I'm pretty curious to see how this is going to work. I might actually do earn by time just to test it out, just for science, y'all, nothing else. Because I don't like earn by time. I already did earn by time for a very long time. I'm not feeling it at all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you're right, 3 Stacks. It definitely does feel very iffy. Because I've never seen DoorDash do anything that really benefits us. Everything they do benefits them. You know what I'm saying? Even with the tier system, a lot of people got excited because they were like, oh, now I could get, if I get a certain tier, I get the option for platinum, and platinum gives me large order program and all that, because I was never a part of the large order program. So in the beginning, I was a little excited about it until I really dug deeper and thought about it. I'm like, is that a lot of people weren't really getting large orders anymore? Like, it's almost like they weren't getting, there was kind of like certain markets was doing away with it. So is it really a good thing? I mean, because for me, I've gotten as high as 88% my acceptance rate. Now it's back down to 72, but I got as high as 88. I was shooting for 100, but it's hard. And in that time frame, I think I had platinum now for 2 months. Yeah, it's been like 2 months. And in 2 months, I've only seen 2 catering orders. One in July and one in August. Literally, that's it. So, I mean, is it really helping me? I mean, it could be zone. It could be my market. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It could be that it's not enough catering orders to go around. It's not trickling down. It could be positioning. It could be a lot of different things. But I don't know. But I will say this. I don't think that this thing is going to help us. I don't. I don't think that this is going to help us. I do think that this is going to be a way for them to manipulate the situation as usual. And I understand drivers who like to use earn by time. I understand it. I mean, a lot of times in my market, it's locked. So a lot of times when I try to go on it, it's literally locked. So I see that there's a lot of people who actually like earn by time. But for me, man, I just try to tell drivers, we need to stop using it. We need to really stop using earn by time, because what that's telling the company is that it's okay for them to manipulate us. You know what I'm saying? It's telling them that it's okay. And the same thing with the platinum and the tier systems and all that stuff. We all know that we shouldn't be doing it, but a lot of us did it for science. Some of us did it because, like I said, in my market, it's hard to even get schedules. But I find myself doing DoorDash less and less. When I go out, I'm not turning on DoorDash as much. I kind of only really turn it on for dinner shift. And I got to be in the right position to turn it on. Like, I can't be like on my way to where I like to be. I got to be sitting in the right spot, because I just don't want any garbage coming to my phone. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that we have to feel that way, but that's the reality of it right now. You know what I'm saying? You know, so for me, man, I don't think this is going to be a win. I think this is going to be an L for all of us, to be honest. I think it's really going to be an L. But I don't know. I mean, only the future. I can't read the future. I can't tell. Only, you know, we have to see in due time. But I just think, based on how DoorDash usually does things, this is going to be terrible, man. This is going to be terrible. Besides, yeah, you're right. You're right. And I dislike it, man. I mean, anybody who's been around long enough, if you know, last year I did earn by time. My dash time was 89 hours. My actual active time was like 52 or 53 hours, and I only made a little over $1,000. And I literally did earn by time the whole time. You know what I'm saying? There's no tips like that. You know, like I mean, it says it in the fine print that you're not going to get tips like that. So that's what happened. I wasn't getting tips. You know, I don't like earn by time. I don't think that is good, and I don't think that this thing is going to be anything to help us. In fact, I think they're really going to test out the theory of getting rid of earn per offer. And that's a question for a lot of drivers. If they really were to get rid of earn per offer and DoorDash was to go solely earn by time, how many of us would actually continue to do DoorDash? Now, I know there's a lot of drivers who depend on DoorDash, so they would continue to do it. They would be like, listen, man, it is what it is. I got to do what I got to do. I'm not stopping. But I'm pretty sure there's a lot of drivers who are really going to say, you know what? Nah, bro. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I know for me, and I'm going to be honest, if they really went the route of strictly earn by time, I would have to be done with them. You know, the good thing is I have other apps. I got catering. I got, you know, UberEats. I got Grubhub. I would have to focus and shift my energy to something else, because I can't deal with just earn by time. Like, I'm not a fan of it at all. I'm not a fan of it at all. So I'm gonna wrap this up, y'all, because I got some stuff to do. I just wanted to, you know, jump in real quick, say my little piece, talk about this a little bit. hopefully have y'all going to check y'all emails and see if y'all got that email. You know what I'm saying? Let me read some of the comments real quick, because I see a lot going on. I did EBT for one order and never did it again. It sent me 17 miles for $7. That was it. Yeah, I man, when I did my Earn by Time video, if you I don't know if you've ever checked that video out, but I did some atrocious orders, bro. I mean, just egregious, just disgusting orders, man. There was some like $7 like that for 18, 19 miles. I think the highest mileage I did was like 22 miles or something crazy like that. It was bad, bro. It was bad. Good morning, Miko. How you doing? I think the only reason to go for platinum is for that. Yeah, that's the only reason why I went for it, is because I went for it for Dash Now, and I went for it because my market is oversaturated. Everybody's doing DoorDash. So I had to get it so that I could have the ability to even schedule, because it was getting hard. It was like I was hearing people saying that, but I was like, nah, if you do it like 6 or 7 days in advance, you should be good. And then I started trying to schedule 6 or 7 days in advance, and it was like the only availability was like the off, times, like in between lunch and dinner or late night. And then it would be like 2 hours here, an hour there, 4 hours here. I'm like, bro, this is crazy. So that's why I had to do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely check that Earn by Time video out, man. Man, bro, it was terrible, man. The orders I got were trash. It was a lot of hand-to-me orders, because, there's a lot of people, I guess, who said they didn't get their orders. So I had a lot of signatures, and it was a mess, bro. It was a mess. Dash Now I love. I wish it was regularly available. Yeah, I do too, man. I love having the ability to have Dash Now, but the trash that I had to take to get it, and then like I said, I was doing my series Road to Platinum, and then I was gonna go to 100, and the highest I could get was to 88%, and it was like at 88, bro, you would think I was still at like 20. I was getting so much garbage, and I was making sure to be in the right spots. I was making sure to like work the right times, the right days, and it was so bad. I was getting $3 to go 12 miles, and I'm like, bro, I'm not doing that. So I just started declining, and I just dropped. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always say I don't agree with like other people who say just take 100 orders to get to the 100% as fast as possible. I don't agree with that, because the more, when you take all those orders, when you start to decline, you start to go down quickly. Because when I was doing that, and then when I was declining, it would tell me I was gonna go from like 88 to like 84 or 86. Like the percentages were going down so much faster. So I really, truthfully, I don't agree with taking every order. If you're gonna, a slow and steady wins the race. So if you're gonna raise your AR, I think the best way to do it is try to take 7 out of 10 and shoot for the 70 that way. You know what I'm saying? Take 7 out of 10, try to still go for like the $1 per mile or higher, and then, or whatever your threshold is. But realistically, if you're gonna take 7 out of 10, you can't go for like $2 a mile. It's just not gonna happen unless you live in just a ridiculously fire market. Like, shout out to CLE, he live in a great market, Hustle CLE, so maybe he could do that. But for the rest of us, nah, we can't do that. Which GoPro do I have? Got the Hero 10. I never went live with mine. It's easy to go live. Maybe I should start. Yeah. I got the Hero 10, the black. It's real easy. You just go through the app. You go through the quick app, and then you hit the little, it's like the 3 little dots at the top right of the app, just like you have on your phone, the little settings app, and then the drop down to come down to the say live. Then you just go live. You could title it from there. You could do everything from there. You could even add a thumbnail, I believe. So yeah, it's real easy to use. DoorDash know what they be doing with all that. Yeah, DoorDash puts caps on our. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I'm so glad that you said that. Yes, they do. They definitely put caps on your earnings. Absolutely. I've been saying that and feeling that for a long time. And I don't think it's just DoorDash. I think a lot of these apps do that. They do because I notice when I hit a certain amount, they'll just throttle me, bro. They'll just throttle me, and I just won't see no orders. And I'm like, I know it's orders. Like, how is it that it's no orders? It's 5:30, 6 o'clock on a Friday, Saturday, and the orders just stopped. And then I know the orders didn't just stop because I'll have on like Uber and Grubhub, and they'll be going off like clockwork. I'm like, come on. If Grubhub is going off like clockwork, you already know DoorDash got some orders, because Grubhub is the slowest of all the apps. So whenever they start going crazy, most likely that means all three of my apps are going crazy. So that don't even make no sense. Okay, thank you. It will come in handy. Yeah, it will. It's easy. It's real easy. Great AR dash hustle, because I'm at yeah, you said you at 0, man. Yeah, at 0, you definitely can't take every order, because if you do, the moment you start to decline, because you're gonna get frustrated. I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna get, I don't care what market you in, you are going to get frustrated, especially when you realize that the frequency, the way the algorithm works with DoorDash is like this, right? I figured it out. When you are 50, between like 50 and like 55, that's the sweet spot. That's when I was getting all the best orders. I was regularly getting $2 a mile or higher. Every single order that was coming to my phone, just about. I say at least 8 out of 10 orders were at least anywhere from like $1.75 to like $2 a mile. Real talk, and I'm not even exaggerating. The moment I hit over that 55 and started getting to like 60, like closer to 60, they started bombarding me with trash. That's how I always kept going back down, and it was hard for me to get to 70. It took me like 2 months almost, like damn near 2 months to get to platinum, bro, because they kept sending me trash, and I was just refusing to keep taking the trash, especially when Uber was going off, and Uber and Grubhub is sending me good orders. I'm like, bro, I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't dance too much catering. Yeah, you killing the catering, so I don't even blame you. I'm trying to get to that point. I'm preferred. I'm trying to get to elite, but they ain't give us no they ain't tell me any threshold. I know it's like invite, so I just gotta hope that they invite me to it. Restars with bronze. yeah, for real. That's bronze. That's what I said. Like, they got silver, they should call it bronze. DoorDash always cap me, especially after 2 to 3 catering orders. I have that issue all the time. Yeah, oh yeah. So I jump on UberEats and go, yeah, until they start giving you orders again. That's a fact. Like, I've been changing my DoorDash strategy, Miko, just like what you just said. Like, I used to have all 3 apps running at the same time at all times, looking for the best orders. Now, I'm starting to realize these apps kind of know about each other. Like, I almost feel like what Jeff was talking about, Jeff Black, I feel like he was on to something when he was saying that these companies might even be owned by the same people. Because I kid you not, there's been times where I'll see the same exact order, because I could see where it's going and everything, and I'll see the same exact order come through on Uber after I didn't take it on DoorDash. And I'm not talking about like a few minutes later. I'm talking about like almost seconds later. And I'm like, wait a minute, how is that even possible, bro? Because it would take a customer time. They would have to go back, go on to Uber, unless they're a customer that just have Uber, DoorDash, and Grubhub queued up at the same time, and then go in the order. Like, that's the only logical explanation. So I don't know, but I feel like that's what they do. So now what I do is, when I'm on DoorDash, I'll be on DoorDash. I might have like Grubhub or Uber open, but I don't really keep them open for long. I kind of turn them off. I stay on DoorDash. If I start seeing like 2 or 3 trash orders on DoorDash, I just turn it off. I just turn it off and go ahead and turn back on Uber and Grubhub, because I feel like that's the best way. And then when I do that, like, because I have the ability to dash whenever I want, I don't even just pause it. I just get off. Like, I just end my dash, and then I'll dash now again, and it's almost like it'll be like it'll wake up DoorDash, and then they'll start sending me orders again because they're like, oh, he's back on? All right, let me send him some orders. So it's like they manipulate us. Sometimes we got to try to play the game and manipulate the system for ourselves. I have UberEats and DoorDash. I love how I can work whenever I want with Uber. That's exactly. I don't like, and Grubhub. For me, I have Grubhub too, and I like that I could just go online with Grubhub at any time, and especially dinner rush, I could turn on Grubhub and almost instantly, if I turn it on, if I'm in the right position, I'll get an order. In fact, sometimes I don't have to be in the right position because Grubhub is the type of app, they will send you something from Zimbabwe. Like, I will be nowhere near the restaurant. They'll be like, go to this restaurant. It's like 15 miles away. I'm like, damn, them people food gonna be cold. What app was that off? 3-star. Oh, okay, y'all talking to each other. It's a piece of code that every app is using, because if I have DoorDash on and turn on Uber Eats and DoorDash hurry up and give me, oh yeah, that's so true. That's true too. I noticed that too. If I have on DoorDash first and then I go to turn on another app, as soon as I turn on another app, that Uber, I hit the, and it'll do-do-do, that little sound when you go online. As soon as I do that, like DoorDash should be like, oh, nope, here, take this. Take that. Here you go. Yo, I'm telling you, Stacks, they'll send you an order from wherever. Yo, Grubhub is notorious for that. Grubhub, I don't care where you at. Grubhub was like, here, take this order. I made a mistake maybe 4 or 5 times, multi-admin. It was stressful, but... Oh, you mean like dirty stacking? That's what you talking about? Yeah, it took both orders because, yeah. I do it sometimes. I don't do it as much as I used to. I'll do it sometimes. It got to be the perfect merchant, and it got to just work so well. I'm more so now, what I like to do, and I used to do it before too, is because sometimes Grubhub will send you an order to a restaurant that you're nowhere near. Sometimes I like to look for a Grubhub order that'll take me, like, it'll be where I'm about to drop off. So that way I'm not really dirty stacking in a sense, because I got the Uber, I got the DoorDash, I'm dropping it off first and then going to pick up the Grubhub, because the Grubhub is like right around the corner from the drop off. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I love about Grubhub. So a lot of times I could capitalize in that way, and that way it's not really like dirty stacking. It's like I'm already having to go that direction, and they give you the certain amount of time. Only thing I'm doing is making one quick little stop, drop it off, and then the restaurant is literally right around the corner. And most of the time I make it to the restaurant early. You know what I'm saying? Because of that. That's really the only way I do it now, because yeah, it can be very, very stressful. Very stressful. For real. But yo, man, I appreciate y'all coming on this live, man. I had a great time already. I wish I could talk longer, but I got to go. I got to go home and do some stuff. I got to help out my wife. So, you know, I'm going to see y'all when I see y'all. I might be doing another one tonight. I don't know yet. I'm thinking about doing one tonight to try out this little earn by time crap, you know, and we can laugh at it together, because, you know, it's going to be crazy. What's up, Gig Hustler? Yeah, man, I'm about to get out. I'm about to roll out, man. But, yeah, man, I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all, because like I said, I gotta go ahead and help the missus out. But hopefully I could come back on and stream later on tonight. If not, I definitely want to try to stream tomorrow. So I see y'all when I see y'all. I really appreciate everybody for stopping by. Y'all have a blessed one, man. Y'all have a great day. I didn't even expect so many of y'all to jump in here. I'm thankful. I'm humble. I appreciate it. But I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace. If I can end it.